Hey, it's Bausko, and I got a TDM on Berlin Wall, which I almost go flawless on, and then fail at the last minute, which we'll see. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a review on all the DLC maps that just came out a couple of days ago. So while I was playing around on the new maps, I'm using the AK-74U with a silencer and dual mag, and dual 1911s for the secondary with Ghost Pro, Warlord, and Marathon Pro. So far it's a pretty decent setup. It allows me to get around with Marathon. It also allows me not to show up on the radar, so I can still run around, get a feel for the maps while taking people out because they don't know that I'm there. I like using dual mags on it just because you start out with a little bit more ammo, so you don't run out quite as quickly as you do with just a silencer. So I'm still on the fence about whether I like these new maps or not. I've put in quite a bit of time in TDM and Domination, running around, getting a feel for where people spawn in general. Not one of the maps actually stands out as, oh, I hope I can play that one again. It's just sort of, oh, yeah, great, it's that one. I guess I'll have to be shot in the back by campers again. Right about here, my team told me there was a guy upstairs, so I noticed the camera in the corner, so I wait a bit, drop a claymore at the stairs in case he comes down, fail at knifing the camera, and then continue on my way. So I might as well start with Berlin Wall since that's what you're watching. It's pretty much a big rectangle. You got 3 safe ways to cross, one at the top, one in the middle, and then one at the bottom. The annoying part about this map is there's a lot of windows. So especially in Domination with people camping watching the flags, you're gonna get shot a lot from all different kinds of angles. But despite that, Domination on Berlin Wall is actually really fun. The B flag is right in the middle of the middle crossing, and when it's Domination it actually spawns 2 different rock walls on either side of the flag, so you have a little bit of cover from people looking down the no man's land in the middle there. So Discovery, which is that big snow map, or the snow map, because they seem to add one in every pack in every game. It actually really reminded me of Fuel from Modern Warfare 2, because it's just so massive when you first jump into it. You're like, oh my god, I'll never be able to find anybody. But it pretty much comes down to 2 different choke points. You got the middle, where there's a bunch of boxes on the bridge, which one of the flags in Domination is on. I think it's B. There's also a balcony over top of that, which people who spawn on that side can run up to, right off the top. And then on one side, there's a catwalk that runs pretty much from one side of the map to the other. And about halfway across, there's a big tank thing, and that seems to be the other big hotspot. So far, that's probably my favorite map from the map pack so far. It seems to have a really nice balance of long, medium, and close range combat. There's a few spots to camp if that's your thing. If it is, I fucking hate you. There's lots of medium range spots, especially around the middle. There's boxes set back that you can use for cover to try and guard the flag or take it. And there's tons and tons of buildings with a lot of different little windows that you can go in, and there's pretty much 2, at least, maybe even 3 ways into pretty much every single building. So there's lots of opportunity for close range combat. When I called in the chopper gunner, I actually don't usually do this, but I checked the scoreboard, and I just then realized I actually hadn't died, so I started getting a little happy. I don't get too many kills with the chopper gunner, just because of the way the map is. Everybody was kind of hanging out inside, because there's so many different places to hide. One thing that struck me when I started playing the Berlin Wall, after the previews when they showed the no man's land in the middle, and how the automatic guns would try and kill you if you crossed it, I haven't noticed people doing that. Like, I've tried going from one section to the other, like from the end to the middle or something like that, and with Marathon Pro on, it still gets me just before I get to the other safe part. So I haven't tried it with lightweight to see if that works, but with even running around the outside, with the way people are playing the map, it really doesn't matter that you would actually have to run up and cut through in order to get a kill. So I start venturing out into the other buildings, checking every corner, because now I'm freaking paranoid because I realized I hadn't died. And I come across this guy camping right next to his camera, so he must have been on like a special ed field trip or something to the Berlin Wall. See another guy pop up out of the alley from the right. Easy headshot on that guy. A lot of these people were just running around blindly, just trying to figure out where they are on the map and where to go. I can't believe that that guy didn't die. So I freaked out, managed to prone and then come back up and kill him. But I almost had a heart attack. hang around on the side there, just because I thought the second guy was still alive, so I was kind of playing chicken, waiting for him to come out from behind the wall, but he didn't. So I pushed up and then went around the corner and realized he was dead. So moving on. Stadium, I really don't like, just because there's a lot of really open areas that are overlooked by a lot of different little sniper perches, and I always get shot in the back from it. I can't really find a good way to play that map, at least with the way I play. I'm not going to turn around and just start camping like everybody else does. So the other one is Kowloon, which in itself isn't bad. It's pretty much a giant square with a bunch of two-story buildings and pathways and ledges and ladders and a lot of different ways to get everywhere. And it's funny, for all the coverage that they did in the previews and the trailers for the zip lines, pretty much nobody uses them. I've only ever seen 2 people do it when I was playing, and I killed both of them. So I guess people don't like being free XP for other people, which makes sense if you think about it. And here I hear the guy downstairs, so I go down and... No! Damn it. So yeah, final score ended up being 30-1. Damn it. So yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe because I got a lot more videos to come. Till next time, GLHF.